Maybe I'll bring him closer. Look at that.
Good day, sir.
Johan looks like God with that light on him right now. He is God.
Yes!
Pledge your allegiance.
Now you need to get back right here, man.
Yeah. I mean,
You're out of frame.
I feel like I'm
Let
doing
me
a
get
Felicity.
another. I'll get another beanbag.
No.
No.
I mean, that little ropies do look pretty cool.
Just like, wait, no, just turn it that way, that way. Yeah. More.
Nice.
There you
Yes,
go.
Get
that's-
some more melt in.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, just, you can get half my face.
I do feel very exposed.
Welcome to my life.
Welcome to his life. Dude, I don't give a fuck.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
gonna be honest with you.
Being a person.
I am
And
existing.
People are looking at me personing right now.
I
Um,
am personing.
Look at me sit as person
I
dies.
am
Like, I learned very quickly to not give a like I used to be so bad at speaking in front of people because I got so conscious of like self-conscious about it, and now I'm just like when I'm you, I don't look at me with disgust. So you're probably not sitting there like, ew, what the fuck is this guy doing?
That, and for me, the other thing is like, even if they do think that, they're gonna think it for like 1 second and then move on with their lives, bro. So, yeah, they're gonna be like, oh, what this fucking guy, and then think about their own issues again. Probably they're gonna look at you and think this fucking guy because of their own issues, and then they're gonna think about them.
Yo, I saw this other quote that I highlighted. It was bravado is the hallmark of insecurity.
Bravado is the
Bravado, meaning like over excessive bravery for no need.
Bro, I mean, I'm pretty bravado, so
It's
I take
the hallmark of
offense. I'm taking
insecurity.
offense right now. I am totally not insecure. Let me show you, bro. That's triple back.
Dude, if you just did that, listen. If you just fucking pulled that
I
out,
mean, you would be like, you know what?
I'm done.
You got it, bro.
You got it, dude.
You can bravado all you want.
Bravado more stronger.
Weirdly enough, I was actually thinking about that yesterday. I do consider myself a showman, and I was like, should I learn how to do backflips and shit?
Yes.
Do I have to learn how to do that? Shows
Yes.
up on a stage, does a backflip,
Breaks neck.
breaks neck. Exactly. That's where I'm like, nah. I'd rather just not.
Just
bro.
don't do stupid backflips. Just do normal backflips on
Yeah.
flat, safe surfaces.
Do normal.
Don't
normal
backflip.
safe
Normal
backflips.
Don't backflip off of stages
No.
onto a crowd
Dude,
surf.
no.
Do you know what I saw the other day that like freaked me the fuck out regarding like people willing to do? There's this guy in Norway that's like he's a calisthenics. Calisthenics,
Yeah, like
god,
bodyweight.
yeah.
Mm.
Bro, one of the things that he does is he'll be standing on a box like this, like on his hands with his like legs up in the air, and then jump off of it and catch himself on the fall with his hands. And I'm like, bro, how do you trust that you? And he's just like donk, and he's fine.
I mean, weirdly enough, that you talk about that whole trust thing, Max doesn't have like doesn't get schizoided when he climbs up like trellises, bro.
Yeah.
So
you
like
can,
the last festival we were at, like he's up a 5-meter trellis, bro. That trellis is like doing that.
And he's just
He's like
blooming
upside
up there,
down,
right?
you know, like I can't do that. And he said the same thing to me. Like he trusts how he can grip
You see,
that thing.
that was the thing that I learned in climbing, and that's still one of my biggest issues. Is
Mm.
I don't trust, even though like I'm pretty sure, I don't fully trust that I can just hold.
You're strong enough.
And that's a big thing. Even though I probably am, like, and that's like it.
But that's why you do like the same one over
Yep,
and over
and-
until
yeah.
you get it.
Yeah,
right?
no, but also some people just don't have fear in them. I don't know how. I think it's a part of the brain that doesn't work fully properly. It's because, like,
Doesn't
it's
work
but it's
fully
like
properly.
it's a
Max,
literal
we got
thing.
some news for you, though.
I
There's
have
nothing
something
wrong with
like
it.
I think like the whole the part of my brain doesn't work fully is in considering other people considering me, right? Like I honestly think that part of my brain is a little bit down regulated.
It might happen.
That's why I get to be
Woo!
yeah, because like don't think about it, bro. I actually like the whole people like the thing that I really kind of thought, oh, this is probably something wrong with me is like with how I dress. Where so many people are like, oh, how do you dress like that? I wouldn't be brave enough to dress like that. And in my mind, I put on clothing.
Yeah.
how brave do I have to be to put clothing on myself,
Yeah.
right? So like that
Yeah.
like distance, I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah, you see, I have that. I've been teaching myself not to have it. I used to have it a lot as a kid, like really a lot. But that's trauma. That was bullying trauma, 100%, like 110%. So I'm dealing with that trauma. But
Assholes, bro. Kids are.
kids are dick. Dude, I saw your.
You probably were
This
too-
guy-
you were too big to get.
I was bullied until I was too big to be bullied. bro.
Yo, dude, I was always
I
too
was, I
small.
was, I was always just very small.
Like
Yeah,
I was
so-
lanky and skinny.
I was
so
bullied
like,
up until I was 13, dude. Like, and proper bullied.
Mhm.
Like, for some, like, mean.
Yeah.
dude, you know, children, not
Malicious.
kids,
Yeah,
like young kids, they're like age of like 0 to 10.
They're
are
mirrors of
dickheads.
their households.
Yeah,
that's the other
100%,
thing.
110%.
And there's a lot of fucked households in the
Yo,
world.
dude.
So
Ways of
these
living,
kids
you
are
know.
just a bunch
I
of
know, that's why
mirrors
I'm
of
not,
broken.
I'm not mad that it happened to me. It's sad that it had to happen to me, but it made me a better person. So
Yeah.
like,
I don't know if it made me a better person.
you know, it definitely did, because
it made me more capable of dealing
but it made
and
you
like
more
being a
empathetic.
better person, right? Like, you know what
But
I
also,
mean?
he's
Yeah.
saying you said it made you more empathetic because you
Yeah.
are now less
Yeah.
likely.
Like,
you will never
it-
go
yeah.
and bully
It's
someone
maybe
else.
okay, sure. It's not that it makes you better. It makes you more capable of understanding. Or okay, maybe it doesn't.
Depends
maybe
on
if
your
you-
character.
Maybe if you choose to want to understand, it will give you more depth to work with.
Or
But
you'll
you-
just mirror that into your reality. A lot of people are bullied at home, and hence why they
Yeah.
bully kids at school. It's the same type of vibes.
Like I'm thinking about like an Alan
You
Watts
either
factor
overcome
right
it
now,
or you become it.
Yeah.
where Alan Watts talks about how so many of us are guilted about our own existence. bro.
Mhm.
Like our parents tell us like, oh yeah, because of you I had to give this up, or yeah,
Yo, dude,
you're
fuck you,
eating
no.
this much, no. So you get like raised on this basis that simply existing is something you should feel guilty about.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm very
and then,
thankful. My
like,
parents. never-
My parents, I didn't accidentally kind of vibes, right? Like my dad especially, he didn't like straight up just tell me, you know, because of you so and so. But if I ordered a burger that's 2 rand more expensive than his, he'll let me know about it. Like, why do you have a more expensive burger? So, like shit like that.
Yo, no,
bro.
dude, my parents
Yes.
never did that. Dude.
That like
That's
that's schizoided me, bro. Like every time.
Quick
Vicious
question, how
fights.
old were your parents when they had you?
26. As old as I am right now.
26. So my dad was 36.
That helps.
So his words to me, and I asked him a lot, and like it was one
My
thing that I
mom was
really
19.
Yeah, so the thing is, the thing that happens and what I value a lot from my dad is my dad wanted to have me at 27,
Yeah.
but didn't because he thought that he couldn't effectively give me. So he put in time to think about having a child
Exactly.
before having a
That
child.
makes a big
and it makes a
difference.
big difference because suddenly you have depth to think about things and like feel and like understand that you need money because they're expensive. There's nothing.
Yeah.
School expensive, clothing expensive, toys expensive. Having like their hobbies expensive. Your hobbies are expensive. They also have hobbies. You need to give that.
You know what's scuffed with my dad, bro? Like my dad came from a very poor family, like very poor. And then he got like a chance to become an engineer. You know, he got sponsored, and then he went from literally having no money. Like the most money he ever got was from like the Wehrmacht because they had to do that shit as well. To then earning engineer salary. He could afford like a house. He could afford a car. So in his worldview, at my age, he was like, "Oh, I'm already an adult.
Yeah.
I'm already an adult.
Also,
what more do I need?"
Wehrmacht is army.
Yeah, the army. Yeah, like a. Yeah, it's basically
It's
the
the
army.
army.
Exactly.
What do you
yeah,
mean?
like,
It was
I was
more
thinking
conscription.
about like the that's the word I'm thinking
Yeah,
about. Like,
they were conscripted.
Yeah,
in
you
South
have
Africa, yeah, for a while, basically, when you got out of university, you could either go to university and then serve 2 years, or you could go out of school and serve 2 years.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
dad did that.
Yeah, my dad also did that.
That's a weird
My
fractal,
mom was
bro.
19 when she had me.
Yeah, like his mom had him and got the diabetes in the same year. Bro.
Yikes.
That's
dude,
a
I'm
big
sorry.
yikes.
That's
But she's
like-
still
And she
here.
was a child still trying to figure out
Trying
her
to
way in the world.
how to handle
Me as a
another person.
19-year-old, you
Bro,
just like
imagine-
fractal back to that version of self. dude. Like, and I just wanted to say that is that you bring this up. Like, I don't think my dad biologically is that different to me at this point in my age. right? Like I feel like we're pretty similar to our level of maturity, but the understanding I have about the implications of having a child right now, and I think again our environment.
Yeah, well,
we live in
the-
different worlds.
Bro,
so-
I have imagined not having the internet. That's always been my thought every time I think about something. Imagine just not knowing.
having a child and there's no internet.
There's nothing to help. There's books.
Yeah,
But
I mean
you-
technically there was the internet, but not really in South Africa at that time.
No.
I'm
But
older
what
than
about
Google.
Nets and stuff? Like,
I'm older than you.
I'm like 5 months older than Google.
I am not.
Yeah, you're
I am
you're
older
he's the
than
youngest
Google.
amongst us.
I'm going on 28 this year.
I'm 24 this year.
I got to meet Johan. Oh goodness, that was before I went to China, didn't I? No. It was when I just returned from China. Adam came through to stay at my
Yeah.
place. So me and Johan have known each other for going on 3 years, going on 4 years
Right,
right
4.
now.
So you're a 2000.
Yeah.
I
I have the
different age.
I have the coolest fucking ID in the world. It's 221100. That's my birthday.
Nice.
The 22nd of the 11th.
It's so clean.
Yeah, 2000.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you also like I have to when I think about my age sometimes I'm like okay yeah year plus
yes,
2
plus
Yeah.
plus 4.
exactly and now you're just like
Here.
Oh, how old am I?
what year is it? It's pretty badass bro it sounds cool.
So my joke is I like eventually I'll probably die on my birthday in the year 3000. That would be like an achievement.
That would like I mean like at least 1,000 years that's also like my cutoff.
At least that's
Yeah,
the
1,000 years.
from then on I'll be happy to die. And it's okay.
I've lived 1,000 years. What more do I want, bro? 1,000 years, great.
Yo.
I'm opening chat.
Sorry we've been ignoring you. We
No, we've
love
not been
you.
ignoring. We've been including them in our conversation.
Spiritually.
Look at me spiritually. Dude party. Hey, bless you, Doc. We have Zano here too. Zano, that has been a friend, has been here for a long time, is now a Progana.
Oh.
He's gonna progress.
Oh.
There's a new entity. I mean, Toasty Malosti was also one of the friends who came
Yeah,
into the streams and
I
then had a
remember.
child. I think there was Grant. It happened to as well, and now we have Zano. Next league for a shave. I think that's highly inappropriate to say. Sending you love. You got this. Where are the dudes? We're at Johan's place right now.
Hello.
We're in. What's the
Menlo Park.
Menlo Park. Yeah. Menlo Park, Pretoria. We're gonna go through to Hatfield to karaoke tonight / at 6/7.
Johan's gonna show off his golden vocal cords.
Yeah, my golden vocal goes.
I mean, the reason we're going a little bit earlier as well is because apparently the seats are stacked. If
It's
you go a little
stacked
bit later,
there.
We'll see. I think it'll be fun.
it's gonna be fun.
I was there last Thursday and was full.
I like the string wall. Me too.
And everyone sings along. And it's a nice vibe.
I'm happy.
Very atrociously. though.
Yeah, I'm happy, dude. I'm super excited.
You're there for the energy, and also listening to people sing badly and they just get stoned to death. It's like, people are accepting. Wow. People are so accepting these days. Wow. We live in a good
I'm
time.
living a really good time.
Back in my
Nobody's been
days.
Back in my
stoned.
days, I just getting stoned. Actually, Zana says she likes the string wall as well. It really is cool.
Yeah, I like it.
Like chilling at Johan's place, that string wall, it has like a string wall
Yeah, like a
piece
big one.
as well. We'll show you a little bit.
There used to be pictures and stuff on it.
Threads of
Super cool.
reality.
Yeah.
It also has like LEDs. wrapped
Yeah,
in
little
there.
like lights. What do you call like Christmas lights?
They
Yeah.
call them fairy lights.
Fairy lights.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Actually, the biggest consideration is not money. It's that you're putting another human with human concerns on the earth. That's a heavy load. I completely agree. But again, if you have more money, your human concerns
Are less.
Are less.
For me, it's like I agree because
Unfortunately.
that should always be the first one. Like you should contemplate that. But like once you're okay with doing that, there's some steps that you need to put in place before you do that.
I would like to believe that if I have a child, and it's not something that I believe is very close, I would be a good dad to that child.
Yeah.
right? And I feel, from my perspective, as an entity in this world,
If you get a Minnie Mouse,
Bro,
it's
let
like
them-
exactly like you.
let them,
imagine.
I would at least have the perspective to just meet him where he is, bro. To not fucking just blatantly tell him he's wrong and
Yeah.
stupid
Yeah.
every day of his life, but to listen to him, right? It's not that, it's not fucking
It's
rocket
not hard, dude.
science.
It's really not.
Right, so again, then for me, from that perspective, like I think like the human load, I'm gonna be chilling with my son, be like, bro, I get it though, it's fucking hard.
It's hard, dude.
I'm sorry that I had to bring you into this struggle, but now we get to struggle together, which
No,
makes the
we-
struggle less.
Yeah.
So thank you, bro. I really appreciate it.
Hello,
And from that perspective, I don't see the load as the problem for me. But again, financially, I would like to be able to not have my son go through the stuff I went, to like feel he's not worth,
Yeah.
my time or my money or my.
For me, it's
attention.
just like I would love for my kid to get the opportunity of like, you want to do something? Here, go.
Yeah,
And it's like-
exactly.
It's
bro.
like, oh, you want to try fucking, I don't know, cricket? Here's a bat.
You want to try some POV drone flying? 'Cause it looks fun.
Drone.
Yeah, I'll join you. I'll buy one for me too.
Yeah, we
Yes.
one, we try it together.
Exactly.
Yeah,
man.
like I that's why I think is that small stuff, the world, it's already hard.
Mhm.
Don't bring your kid into the world hard. That's not fair. That's really not fair. You have to try hard.
Some people don't think that far, or before they start thinking about it, they've already forgotten now.
Or that Quentin, the same guy that I was talking about, one of his friends, they're now divorcing. But before they divorced, they did the funniest thing of having a child in hopes that it would make the relationship better. So
Yeah.
now there's a child in the divorce. Because who would have ever thought that a shit relationship
Wouldn't be made
Wouldn't be
better
made-
with extreme responsibility.
with the responsible child, that was just a shit relationship with the child.
Yeah. Now you hate each other and you
And-
have life-changing responsibilities.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Wow. What a great idea.
All love is true. For the new human, it's a heavy load. I mean, I hear you. It's still heavy for us being pretty new as humans. I mean,
we
I'm
can
sure
we can
we're-
also make better new humans
Mm.
by raising them.
Yeah, and again, like I'm not exactly a doomer, and I do not consider humanity a plague on the earth. And I kind of value the human experience enough to want to make more of it.
Mm.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I can see me as my child being super stoked about being alive in the future. Right? He's like, oh, this is nice, bro. Thanks, Dad. And I'm like,
Yeah, that's what I also want.
You're welcome,
I want to
bro.
be able to be like, let's go, like, I don't know, we're gonna go here the weekend. You wanna come? Fuck yeah. You wanna stay in your room? Sure, buddy, let's
do
play
what
video
you want,
games.
bro. Do what you want, though.
Yeah, that's like one of those things that I love my father for, and I think he would have loved video games, but he just never put in the effort for it. Like, and there's a lot of stuff that I look at my father
My
like,
dad did play games, bro. Like, my dad bought me a PlayStation 1 when I was 2 months old.
And then
he
he-
bought you.
That look, dude.
And
The
like,
little baby comes
yeah,
holding
that's the way
his
my
head up.
mom like articulates it. Dad brings a PlayStation 1 home. She's like, what the fuck's this? No, it's for Estian. Me being...
Like out back.
So like my dad played a lot of games, and then it just like I don't know, bro. I think like the games I played was too high concept for him as well, because I went from playing like shooter games like Call of Duty was the cool fractal, which I think is still pretty accessible to them, to playing Dota.
Oh yeah.
And then I played 2,000 hours of
Dota,
Dota during my
yeah.
teenage years, and like for a dad to just slot into playing Dota, I don't think it's impossible. Like he taught me how to play chess. If you can play chess, you can play Dota.
No. It's just you have to be quicker. Chasing gets a thing.
Exactly. That's true. Just you don't get to think in Dota. Oh, you thought for 1 second? Dead.
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 I've been watching.
Dead on my screen. No?
One of my other friends,
Never splat.
he also plays a lot of Dota, and I've been watching him play a little bit. And like, even though I have thousands of hours on League, I'm like, Jesus, dude, it's so different. I can't
Do you
handle
still
this.
play League?
I still play League. But
Oh,
like,
Have you been playing arenas?
You have to add me. I'm like spamming arenas.
let's go. I hate arenas at the moment. It's so
I'm,
suffering.
I'm
he-
level 801.
I'm listening to this dude like screaming about how bad the arenas are.
And then he keeps another.
And he keeps
time.
another one.
Yeah, I know, dude. That is addiction.
What level are you?
No, like 200 or something.
Okay.
So like as a tiny tangent, so sorry for you guys. I basically I started playing. No, don't start. I started playing in like the beginning 2013. Played all the way through until like 2018, and then stopped until like
Yeah.
3 or 2 years ago. So I lost the entire first investment of like my
Oh, the
2,000
level.
hours.
Yeah.
Gone. But I've been playing for
Yeah,
like
because there was a level
It was
30
level 30, you were
cap
capped.
for like years.
for years. So I
Okay.
never, and then they opened it and I stopped playing because I got tired of the game. But yeah, so in anyways, back to the topic. Be nice to your kids. It's that meme.
Yeah.
It's the meme of that kid playing games. Father opens door. Son, you having fun? Yes, Dad. Great.
Are you
Closes
winning,
door.
son?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad.
Yeah, Dad. Good. Leaves.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
This is somebody's man cave. Nah, I think Johan's. Yeah,
Yeah,
this
it
is like the
is.
man cave spot. There's like a, what do you call this?
I don't know. It's like. There is a nice.
There is
word
a
for it.
nice word for it.
A loft.
Loft.
It's like a
it's
loft.
a mini loft right up top here, and then this is like the TV room, and then
Yeah.
that's another two bedroom.
Yeah, it's like completely open. There's only like 2 doors in the entire place.
That's true. Well, 3 plus the bathroom.
3 plus the bathroom. Yeah.
But yeah, like it's pretty open, open plan kind of vibes. Are leather couches a thing in South Africa? Very much so.
Well, we're sitting on them. So
Yeah,
these couches
No.
are older than me.
There we go. Yeah, that's the other part. Like I was telling people about that as well, dude. They were commenting on we have these flesh-colored pink couches that we've seen them at home, and they were like, these flesh-colored couches are so cursed. I think my dad got them on like sale as well, but they're also older than I am.
Yeah, they're still fine.
They're still
Like the
sittable.
funniest thing is, I don't know if you can see it. Somewhere on some of these used to be green, and so they were changed to
And they
this
were
color.
like,
yeah,
yeah.
but you can still see it some places where they like kind of rub off a little bit,
Mhm.
or like in the creases.
Now my
look
my
in the
mind
creases.
No,
there
it's
you
needs
see-
to
I can actually. There's a part that is a little bit ripped here. that I
Yeah,
can
but
see
that's
green.
fine. Like I said.
Yeah, it's not in the way.
Like you can see it here.
Yeah, a little bit.
There's like it's like green then.
Yeah, leather is pretty robust.
Who could have guessed?
Who
Animal
could
skin.
have guessed? And like a lot of time weaving stuff together, you know. And again, right? Like it's better than just throwing it in the trash and letting the flies eat it. So
Yeah. These fucking beanbags are also like as old as I am, maybe like a little bit less, maybe like 15 years. I used to have them in my like PlayStation room.
Mm.
They used to be mine, and now they're in my like house. It's fun how stuff changes.
bro,
Nice.
like I really love bringing things with me like that, dude. That's why, you know, having this little piece of metal, I think about stuff like that as well. And like having it stolen, bro, like really gutted me. I'm like, bro, I was already building my dreams, dude. This freaking stole my dreams. I was talking about that, like we have this whole fractal, you know, of like stealing people's dreams. So, you know, and some of your friends might know what I'm talking about, and some of your friends will forget, and maybe that's good. But you know, I was like tripping out about having my dreams stolen as well, with like the thefts, bro. Of like my shit disappearing, and then all of the stuff that I can do with that stuff disappearing with it, bro. And like being like, oh my god,
I felt so
My
same
dreams.
with my.
your guitar, and you have a little fluffy there in your eye. There we go. You got it. It's off now.
Nice.
Yeah, it's cursed, but again, here we sit,
Fine.
still having conversations with friends. We've been having cool chats. I haven't even properly introduced today's stream topic, but it was inspired by the conversation we had. We talked about AI, as you do. We talked about consciousness, and then there was this one note where Johan made a beautiful point that even if we Dyson sphere an entire sun and give it, you know, more parameters than you can number. And you give it more parameters than you can number, right? It will still be the same consciousness, right? That and I've said this into infinitum on the stream, that consciousness remains unchanged. So in that way,
The density.
yeah, the density of the information, the density of the change
Yes.
could increase,
Yes.
right? But the consciousness will remain unchanged. And like I was thinking about when we were talking about ants, and there was this like conversation about whether ants are alive or not, right? And you might not agree, and sure you say like, of course, well, they're alive, they can die, kind of vibe, right? But alive in the way that we are alive. And then I mentioned that I don't think it matters, because even though it might have significantly less neurons and significantly weaker sensors to experience this infinity, to its consciousness, it is still infinity.
Yes.
Right? It's still infinitely full, no matter where you find yourself on the hierarchy of consciousness. And that is today's inspiration. So as an idea to take with you, you are consciously, as consciousness, always infinitely full no matter where you go. Right? You just have to open your eyes and appreciate it for a second sometimes. And sometimes that fullness can be full of shit as well, and I'm not saying that isn't so, but appreciating the good moments as they come.
Yeah.
Appreciating you, friends. Thank you for being here. Wow, so there's a little Kart thing. Yeah, thank you. I played a lot of N64, Mario Kart, and NES, Dr. Mario with my whole family. That was before my time as well. We never had the N64. No, also you know. The polite term is going to bring the sex bots in. What? That's a cool place though, man. What? The polite term. What? Were you having conversations that I was not privy to? I'm so confused. Sam coming out of the left field. We bought Duckling a Nintendo Switch for her birthday coming up. She's going to lose her tiny shit. Yes, she is. I think she's 6. She's 6. She's gonna turn 7 and get a Nintendo Switch, bro.
Yo, dude, that's the like.
Yeah, like I remember getting my PSP as like an 11-year-old, I think, or as a 10-year-old. Hey Google,
Do you want
when did the PSP come out? I would like an icon.
Play.
When did the PSP come out?
Yo, dude, the PSP was
2005.
Dude,
So
it was
I
a
was
baller.
I was 7 when the PSP came out. I didn't get it right off the bat. I got it when it got a little bit cheaper. It was on sale. So I was probably around 9-ish. And it was again something I lost my tiny shit over. It was a big deal for me. And I don't know if my parents knew this, Johan, but my PSP was very capable of being an internet browser.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I didn't know that when I had mine.
Yep, you didn't know that. Oh, you bro! I found
only-
that out so quickly.
I really know. I was like, it took me a while. I was only like 10 or 11 when I started actually exploring the internet. Until then, it was just games.
Yeah, for me too. Actually, like my dad had like a desktop PC that had like 4,000 arcade games on it, like vintage arcade games, bro. Literally, dude. So I spent so much time booting up the PC and then just like finding new games that I never knew, and they were like very basic and bad in comparison to what we have right now, but they were fun. I had a fucking all the time.
Did you ever watch the Tetris movie?
Yes, I did.
Or did we watch it together, dude? I feel
I
like
think
we
we
watched
did.
it
I think
together.
we did
yeah.
watch it here. Dude.
Yeah, so okay, you were the person. Yeah, that was like the first one. You're like, holy shit, I can move blocks.
Oh.
Oh, brain breaks. dude,
Literally,
that's-
bro.
that's
and it's
insane.
still one of the biggest games, bro.
Yeah.
Like statistically.
Yeah, some fucking 13-year-old kid has just broken the
World record again.
for it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like was the first one to actually finish it.
Yeah, it's like the game broke. It was the
Yeah.
first one to ever actually overflow the game.
So confused. I'm back for 5 minutes because she's busy battling the cat to stop stealing her cereal.
Yo, that's so funny to
Bro,
me.
you're
because
an
today,
entity.
no, dude, today I see a fucking thing on r/cats where the cat's munching on corn. And I like go to the comments, I didn't know cats eat corn, and the first comment's like, please do not let your cat eat too much corn. They don't process sugar. It's the same, don't let them steal your cereal. They want it, but do not let them.
Bro.
And now the cat's stealing the cereal.
I've been having many cat fractals, dude. I unfortunately brain damaged myself with the statistics. Did you know that the #1 predator of birds on the planet is domestic?
Yeah. Do you know what's the #1 extinction maker on Australia? Feral cats.
Feral cats, yeah.
Regular house cats that have gone feral.
Gone outside, bro. Like they are demolishing. our
Dude, they're
bird populations,
apex
yeah.
warriors. It's like,
Like we had this conversation about them winning, right? Like them being like actually the primary species
one
on our
of,
planet.
one of my favorite ones is the smaller the cat gets, the more successful their
Yeah,
hunts get, which
literally,
is
yeah.
just insane to me as well. Have you seen that little like tiny little
Yeah,
cat?
that like has
Dude,
like
that hunts
93%
Yeah, it hunts
rate.
grasshoppers and stuff, but it eats everyone it finds.
It's like you died. Bro.
You know,
That'll kill you. Like, and that's the thing with cats as well. They cannot exist without other things dying.
Yeah,
Like, that's the only way they exist. A few new glasses days, always a good one. I'm 38 and my beanbag is in my living room. I hate my couch. I mean, I said feel very strong, bro. Didn't you buy it? Or maybe it was a gift. Maybe a new couch is in order. I can't stay because I have an appointment with an optician. New glasses incoming. Looking forward to you seeing good. Bless you,
Yes.
fit demon. New Today's greeting is brought to you by the letter P. Pepper Puppy, Pregnant Zano, Peppy Shell, Proficient Kristen, Profound Sam, Peaceful Nancy, Polite John, Playful Johan, and Persevering Melt and more. Yeah.
Yeah, he is persevering.
Like what was that conversation? There are 3 types of people. One fights for themselves. One fights for others. One fights till the end. Yes. And I look over at John and I'm like, which one am I?
And
I will end the fight, bro. She's 5. She's turning 6. She's 4 turning 5. That's gonna be such an experience, bro. You can play like multiplayer games as well. I'm hoping to go full George A. Romeo, Larry David Dad, and Corp of new frames. I mean, if you're feeling open to it, send us a photo, bro. I would like to see that. I don't really. All that in honor of pregnant. I really felt that as well. Weirdly enough, when I read like the pregnant Zano, I was like, that's why the P's. And then you said it as well. Pregnant Zano, preganananto Zano. She did it as well, bro. Worky lurky love, you quirky smirky bugs dudes, sending you so much lovin's. She's 5, bless again. Turning browser settings off the switch. Way to blow up her spot now. I mean, these are things that you need to be aware of, bro. Like, I think it's one thing, the way I had access to the internet, because I was still very much scared about it. Like, I was literally like, I felt like I was breaking the rules accessing the internet, bro. With my PSP, I was like, nobody knows I'm doing this right now, and my parents still don't know, dude. They still don't know I had access to the internet on my PSP. So I kept that a secret, very good secret. Most of my like PSP usage was mostly like scrolling 9gag actually, bro. So yeah.
That's actually so funny.
Like,
My social media's addiction came from an iPod. That like iPod
Ooh,
from
those
fucking
thin
Apple,
ones,
yeah,
yeah.
dude.
What did you use?
Fucking 9gag. It was just
Also
like,
9gag.
You start with it and then eventually it got boring and then I went to Reddit and then YouTube and now it's just an addiction.
Yeah. I mean, you can call it an addiction, or you can call it
Experience.
you exposing yourself to new nodes of information.
You see, I agree, except when I need to go to sleep and it's been 2 hours of just...
Yeah, it does switch off your prefrontal cortex and your
That-
ability to make decisions, bro. So you're like not making the decision of I should not do this anymore.
yeah, makes sense.
I'm just gonna keep doing it because I feel dopamine loop. I do this and then I get rewarded with more thing. Like that's how much effort for more thing.
Cookie?
Is this right again? No, these are the mint choc. Oh man.
They're not mint.
They're not mint?
They're mini chocolate.
Oh mini. Okay, good. Yeah, Mini I can handle. Mint, I think it take pause with, bro. Do you like mint and chocolate? Okay, good.
Can I tell you
Also not.
something?
Also
Wait,
not.
interesting thing that I learned recently. Do you know how the chocolate chip became a thing? One lady ran out of baking chocolate and decided to put regular chocolate in pieces into cookie dough and hoping that it would just melt to become chocolate cookies, and it
Yeah.
became chocolate chip cookies. And I think her name was Ruth Hammond-Gold or something like that. I learned that on a thing.
Bless you, Ruth.
Which, right, I'm like, imagine we wouldn't have this without your accident. Nice.
Yes.
Bro,
Alright.
what will happen to our food science when the AI comes online, bro?
Yes. I can make many accidents on purpose.
Did you guys did you see the big sag about vertical farms?
Yeah,
And they're not working.
They're gacking, bro.
They're cocked, they don't work.
Mm.
Vertical farms.
aren't working.
Yeah, so vertical farms are the thing where you try and grow only using like basically plastic, and you put like water in it, and you spray the roots or something, and you grow them without soil. And they do produce more food and stuff, but their upkeep and what they require to run is financially impossible to
Yeah,
do.
like mildew and like pests.
Yeah, but and the fact that you can't have unskilled labor. Your labor has to be skilled. There's nothing
high
around
paid,
it. It's high
exactly,
paid.
engineers basically.
Yeah, you need engineers to run it, and there's no amount of food that you can almost sell that would make that viable. Yeah.
Well, I mean, again, it's one of those things where it's like it's ahead of its time.
It's
And
just
it's
ahead of its time.
yeah,
With
the way it's
global
going to-
economy and stuff
Exactly,
like
and
that.
with proper robotics, you don't need to pay any person to be a skilled laborer. You have the ultimate skilled laborer that doesn't sleep. So yeah, love is true. Vertical farms, bless you. You got this. Don't stop. Not stopping. Bro, this cat tries to steal any edible thing. She's savage. I mean, they do not like even like, and I was like sad to read this as well. Even if you feed them well, bro, feed them more than they need to eat, they'll still kill things. So.
No, it's an instinct. It's
Yeah.
like I want to kill.
Exactly. So I think like I don't know if stealing food is the same as killing food, but I think it's kind of like adjacent.
Do you know what
It
I
has
was?
to. It's like its job.
You know what I learned recently? That was also like a very cool thing. Did you know that dolphins do not feel thirst?
I mean, it kind of makes sense,
They
but I
don't.
didn't
They
think about
just.
that.
They just have a hunger response. They're like, I must eat, and then they eat the fish and get water from
they
the
drink
fish.
salt water?
No, the fish are more water than us. They're like closer to, I think it's like 90% or something that they're water. So they get more water out of the food because they eat it raw and stuff. So they don't have. That's why have you seen those videos of like people feeding ice to like a dolphin or something? It's literally because they need the water because they can't be not thirsty, and the dried out food won't give them that water.
Yeah, and drinking water.
So like animals are so weird, dude. What?
I mean, like I like the last part of the dolphin that I found very fascinating is that they don't sleep with their full brain. They only sleep with one half of their brain.
Oh
at a
yes,
time.
at a time.
Because they're mammals, so they breathe air, living in water. They can't just automatically breathe. Because if they start automatically breathing, they drown themselves.
And-
so one half of their brain always has to manually breathe.
My dad didn't believe me, so I googled and I now know why that happens.
Mhm.
Their blowhole has a sensor basically built into the flesh, if you want to like put it like that. And as long as water is touching that, it will not open.
Oh.
Because if they're swimming and doing barrel rolls and chasing stuff, you don't want to lose control. It's an automatic, like we have breathing, their automatic
Like-
version is collapse.
And then
And just collapse.
Mm.
It just, there's no air. You can go, but it's just like, it's like closing your mouth and trying to inhale. You can't. There's nothing. And so that, unless that goes into the air, then that muscle relaxes so that they can actually breathe and pull air
That's
through.
so cool.
How, dude, yeah. So animals are too cool.
Yeah, I
Sorry
saw-
about your cat eating everything. Give me advice. I want a cat and a puppy. They're gonna be a handful.
I mean, if I get a cat, the only cat I can get is a hairless one, right? Because of my allergies.
I'm
So
going to suffer through it. I'm gonna take out the histamine in the morning and just call it a
you're
day.
fucking insane. No?
I'm gonna do it.
You
dude.
have allergy?
I have allergies, dude. It's like we're gonna
Bro, just
suffer.
get the dog first, though.
No, you can't though. You have to get the cat first. Otherwise, the like maybe it depends on the dog. For the golden retriever, you can get it anytime.
Yeah.
I kind of want a golden retriever. Those things are so cute.
What I'm hearing is I want a lot of responsibilities.
I want a cat
Yeah.
that's gonna make me sick.
No, dude. I want animals. They're the
The
most.
animals I get.
I get that, but
I'm
if you know
very-
you have an allergic reaction to one specific one. Just avoid that one specific
I
type
will
for your
not,
life.
dude. I want a cat. They're the most wholesome, adorable, funny things. I love them.
Bro, you want to see something that's gonna convince you even more you want a cat? You actually want one of our cats? We have some baby cats for you.
I can't take one now. I know, dude. I'd
My
love
parents
to.
would love. They have fucking 9 cats right now.
Dude, I would fucking kill to take a cat, but I can't. What? Like, I can't feed the thing. I don't have the money at the moment. I don't have an area that I'm like okay with it walking around in. It's gonna get over that wall and die on Justice Muhammad. There's no way I can stop that from
That is
happening.
also unfortunate reality. They will not stay here.
They will not, and I will
It's
not
crazy.
have an indoor cat. I refuse.
My mom sent me this today. Look what is growing in my garden. That looks insane.
Very cool.
That looks like,
Whoa, dude, that's such a high quality image as well.
yeah, from what it is. Like my mom's Schlephone. Look at this. Look at what my mom sent me. But then I wanna show him the camps. Because that's the
The camps.
freaking camps, bro. My parents' bed. For the longest time, there was no animals allowed on the bed, and now there's 5 cats in this one photo.
You see,
Then
see,
there's
what I can tell you right now
there's
is they
5
got lonely.
5 cats on one. Oh yeah.
There was no children, and they needed love. And they
That is
didn't-
probably what's happening, bro. Shit. Cat puts itself in jar. Yes. Yes.
It's safe.
Skip. Look at that melted onto the freaking blankets. You know. Oh, that's my bed. Doesn't matter. Look at how they look.
Oh,
Look at how they're so bundled up together. They're a family.
that's so cute, dude.
That's so
oh
really
my
cute.
god.
All of the
Oh, you
little
want
babies
all
looking up
mine?
at me, mom. Yeah.
One.
So.
Fuck all of them.
You can message your mom. Yuan wants them all.
No bobsies. I will not take the ginger. Sorry, they're insane.
Okay, he wants all the ones that aren't ginger.
Yeah, these are the smaller
Oh, look at them.
These are like these 2 are the new ones. Those 3 are the new ones.
Malk,
Oh,
Malk, you know what you do? You just come drop them all off here in a box. You leave.
Yeah, just leave all 9.
His
of them
heart,
here.
his heart would
I
not
can't
leave
do it.
them
I won't.
out
I
there.
will never be able to leave them. But you can't do that to me.
Malk,
Bro, like we're too wrapped up in the complexity, so. But yeah, I think
you will take them all.
I will take them all. I don't know if you got this journey that I went on the other day. This dude posts to Tumblr at some point, and he's like, I don't know what to do. I just walked into my room and there's a cat. I've never seen her before,
Yeah.
and she's given birth to 5 kittens. What the fuck do I do?
bro, like
And then it can dude, it's a fucking journey. This dude eventually is like, you know what?
cat
Fine.
dad, bro.
Cat dad, dude.
Yeah, I know cat
Becomes
dad.
cat dad.
He became a freaking viral sensation.
Yeah, dude, he became a fucking all those
He's
cats grew up. He
literally
kept all of them.
banking right now because he became cat dad. But yeah, they like cats will literally start like feral cats will manipulate you into letting them into your house, bro, when they're close to popping as well, bro.
Because they know it's safe.
Yeah, dude. So like they'll be like, you get close to them, literally the week before, and then the week after, bro, they're like, oh, I'm gonna pop soon. And then, oh,
Yeah. Cats are manipulative as fuck, dude.
bro, like that shit fucks with me,
You
bro.
see, the
Like,
thing that
that's
I-
like some evil shit, and I'm like,
The
hey,
thing that I'm like, the reason I want the cat and the reason I want the dog is because I want the cat to like influence the dog and the dog to influence the cat, because cats see you as a cat. You're just one of the other. You're just like being
Yeah, you're one
dog
of-
master. You are ultimate being. I love you. And that difference, I want to see what happens when you put it in the same household and you like bring them up together. How one influences the other. I think it's just gonna make a better like holistic.
a new combination. Well, and in that case, I'll get myself a Zolo and a Sphinx. Is the Sphinx the hairless one?
Yeah, I think it's a Sphinx cat. They're called something else though. They're like it's a really old. That's one of the cool things though. If you do get that, you're getting like
Siamese.
it's a no.
Siamese is like short haired, I think.
Siamese are the ones with the black like feet and like hands.
Yeah.
No.
Or-
They
or
are
maybe-
as old. They're almost as old, but the ones before that, the hairless cats are like
Yeah.
Egyptian old.
Yes.
Like Bush old.
Like, and weirdly enough, it's the same thing for the Zolos as well. Like from the Mexican side, also like super old lineages. Yeah, Sphinx, one of the most popular hairless cat breeds. The Sphinx is bald due to a recessive gene mutation. Sign me up. Recessive that mutation gene, so.
Dude, those things are going to crawl inside of you.
I'm
The,
fine.
the two fucking cats and dogs.
I'm
Dude,
not
they're-
gonna be sneezing.
I'm good. That's true.
I'm not gonna be sneezing, and I'm
Can
not
I-
gonna feel
can I
like
tell you-
someone is
I
stuffing
really
like
hope some-
cotton inside of my brain.
I really hope that somebody on chat has told him and he hasn't seen it yet. But you know that most cat allergies come from their spit.
From nose spit. Yeah,
From
because
their
they lick
spit,
themselves
because
and they
lick themselves.
particleize
But they're
off.
still gonna lick themselves, Keith. So.
Exactly, man. And it's like again, it's a toxoplasmosis thing. Like their spit contains
Yeah.
varioins.
I also, the other thing that I
Yeah,
find
totally.
hilarious is all of us, probably almost every person on the planet is infected with that like
Oh yes.
cat parasite.
Oh yes.
Like,
It's
this
just a
huge-
concentration thing at this
Yeah.
point. Like how much toxoplasmosis you
Yeah.
have in your brain.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm like not too stoked about having more.
Yeah, but we love
But
cats.
I'll cure my cat though.
I'm imagining.
I'll
just
cure
heard
my
him say
cat
this.
from toxoplasmosis. And
I'm
everything.
just imagining Mel with a hairless cat strapped to some contraption to cure it off.
No, it doesn't have to be strapped to a contraption. It just needs to be injected once. So.
Dude,
Figure
all I wanna
out
do-
why. Why are you like this? I need to know, and then I need to change it.
Bro, I'm a mad scientist, not a cruel one.
Not cruel, yeah. Yo, yikes.
It's like
I will cure it.
what are you reading right, guys? I'm scrolling up a little bit. Hey Luke, sending you blessings. Salad Fingers turns 20 in July, and all of that stuff. You see.
Who's that?
Salad Fingers. Isn't that like a
The
cursed,
meme.
yeah,
The
cursed
meme.
YouTube videos? Like it's old scuffed YouTube content, and it's now 20 years old. Unintentional
that-
trauma manifested as creativity. No wonder we are all the way we are. So cursed. Yeah, like I had this line recently where I was like, it is truly a miracle we can tell up from down, bro. Like with the amount of complexity that's in this
Technically,
experience.
we just have relative up and down.
Exactly. That's the point I'm making as well, dude. Like, we're all insane at this point. Don Herzfeld
No,
rejected cartoons.
I remember when I was way younger, my dad at some point was watching this like video on autism and like how it is, and even like people were like, yeah, it's probably like a further evolution of like consciousness because, but only in certain parts, just because
I
like
think
some
it's
things.
again like a noise thing, bro. Like you're turning knobs, and some of the knobs are turned too much.
Yeah, they're just a little. I'm like, the more I learn about all everyone has like some level of just like.
Some knob is turned
Some
somewhere.
knobs are turned a little bit more and some are turned a little bit less. And it's very entertaining when you meet something new to like look and be like, wait, oh, wow, okay.
We have
well-
the same knobs twisted.
Which knobs is
Which knob?
You are not insane enough, no.
I call it the internet's puberty. That's the ugly chicken phase between cute chickie and fluffy hen. When the feathers come in, all prickly, and the chicken looks like an alien.
Mountain and I like abusing each other's third eyes.
Yeah, this dude, bro.
You
I'll-
do it too,
I'll
though.
tell him to stop or sometimes, dude.
Bruh, when I was trying to wash the dishes with the spaghetti.
Oh yeah, so
fucker, he's
like
fucking-
he's like making sounds, right? So he's washing the dishes, and then we had like some spaghetti food. So there's like some spaghetti noodles in that little catch, right? And he can't get himself to like grab it and
Bro.
throw it out,
Bro.
right? Yeah, he's
I'm
making,
literally physically
he's like making
gagging.
sounds. So I'm like, oh John, all you have to do, bro, is pick it up and go.
Brian, I almost painted that kitchen. I almost painted that kitchen very much.
Oh, dude, I saw it, but like, it's one of those, ew, okay,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
exactly.
do that.
It triggered me so
No, I
much.
used to be really
The
bad
whole
with that.
mental image of
Those soggy noodles that have been
No.
laying in the like
It's
dishwasher.
not fun to do.
it's me kid,
The kitties are getting so big. They're big cats. They're ready to have children of their own. I hope my parents are fixing them. Otherwise, I have 21 cats by the time I get there, dude.
Don't make me so Christmas flowers.
Internet's puberty was the best because it was my puberty.
Same.
Yeah. I mean, kind of.
No,
I was never in the MySpace fractal, dude.
Oh, I was in the MySpace. I heard the like I just didn't hear the MySpace.
Like Giovanni got so into it where she was like learning HTTP, bro, to like code her own profile. So it has like designs.
Wow.
Like,
Okay. Yeah. MySpace was.
No.
I.
Omegle, it's again one of those things, bro. Like I'm gonna see some shit that I.
Dude, I've already
don't
seen
wanna-
some
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
I'm not in the mood, dude.
I'm
I
gonna
don't want
see
to
some-
click
yeah.
next and see 6 people dressed up as Hitler with Nazi symbols.
Yeah.
And then click next and see some dude with his dick out.
Oh,
like,
exactly.
I'm just like,
I guess I'll talk to some people.
Yeah,
I'm opening
At least you
windows.
can edit them first. It won't be a live stream. You can go through the trauma yourself.
I was about to say, yeah, that sounds very nice with the viewer, bro. Meanwhile, I am like PTSD fractaling.
No.
Click 2020 and 35 and you're like, yes, usable footage.
Is that shelf mushy?
What?
I don't know what
Shelf.
that means. Is that shelf mushy? I don't know what that means.
Oh, wait. Maybe the only thing that I can think you're talking about is this. Because they can only see this. But that is a box of like a TV box with a yoga mat on top of it. I hope that's what you're talking about.
I'm also confused. But yes, that shelf is mushy. That sounds like a cool thing to be able to say. Yes.
It's just like a soft.
We have
ass-
mushy shelf. Cats are liquid. So many kitties. Outdoor cats. Here are coyote food. That's pretty scuffed up there.
Dude,
I thought coyotes ate trash. Oh my says.
Can I tell you this?
I'm gonna believe with you that the coyotes are eating trash.
No, dude, I-
plastic.
There's this
You
dude
don't
that I
eat your
watched.
cats?
Dude, like I actually like I think we might actually be on the same fractal of the dude adopting cats. Okay, no, good. Like
Yeah.
I introduced Pyro into this fractal of like a dude who keeps adopting cats, and then like 2 weeks later he adopts another cat, bro. And then the daughter comes alongside the dad to adopt another cat, and he goes like something like, "What are you feeding them to coyotes?" And then the daughter starts crying, bro.
Yikes, no, it's
So
not.
like, yeah,
What
no,
I have
like,
is
this is
sad
too
as
much.
well.
Don't please don't that. Track Thursdays. I'm taking you to classic YouTube tonight. You need to be high to appreciate tonight's content. Oh goodness. Sam is gonna take people down like brain damage 1 hour bream compilation videos.
Nice.
Yeah, I actually did subject myself to one of those recently, bro. Like
Were
1
they
hour.
funny?
I opened my flower, so I was like making flour, and then just like memes on the side, bro. And like this dude heard me like, like laugh out loud, like actually like getting cracked, and I was like, okay, fine, I'm happy I did this. Kitties obey, We're almost done with comments and then we are gonna say goodbye. I thought that toxoplasmosis come from feral cats outdoors that hunt for their food. And internal.
No.
Not even unless exposed
Oh.
to it.
It's in their gut and they're like it goes into the excrement if I remember correctly as well. And so like if you've just been near one,
Yeah, exactly.
it's like
Unfortunately, yeah, it would be great if the indoor cats didn't have it, you know. But again, it's like the whole
It's okay,
fractal
Mal's
of-
gonna cure it.
you
Yeah.
can't cure all the cats. Though.
He will cure all
I'll
the cats.
cure
I'll
I'll cure all the ones that I'll come in contact
He
with,
will kill
bro.
toxoplasmosis.
Kills the toxoplasmosis. Shrinks myself down, bro. And fucking geo flips them.
Gets eaten.
Probably gets like absorbed into a membrane
Yeah.
and slowly dissolved.
You are now cat
I'm
man.
now cat. We'll be turning my knobs again. I don't like the slimy stuff in the bottom of the drain. I had to take a paper towel and grab it. Duckdad also has your fact.
Thank you, Doctor, for understanding.
Isn't Omegle just a bunch of kuar and balalas?
Yeah.
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 Is it?
I mean, there's a bunch of it, yes.
Okay, I don't know. I've never used it, so I don't know.
You get to watch the cut videos, bro.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't want to. I've seen the bad
Yeah.
stuffs of it. I don't know.
Okay, I will
No.
not. I will not expose my eyeballs. I was just asking you because, on theory, the way my brain was like,
No,
oh,
I
yes,
did-
platform. You can speak
I
to
did
random
think
people.
about it. I
across
did.
the world.
It did cross my mind, and then I considered the weight of that decision, and I was like, nah, I don't want to atlas that rock up the mountain, bro. Like, I'm gonna get
You can
rolled
build
over,
an AI version of yourself that enables random people.
bro. And then my AI version kills the world. Bro.
He
kills himself.
Kills like the world, and then kills himself. Doesn't even have an intention for the planet afterwards. Just like.
Just that.
Oh no, this is
Yeah.
Ultron's it, dude.
On this doomsday time. bitch.
Yeah, no. I think no, yes, right. No, love is true. But if you scoop the poops within 24 hours, you okay. I thought Omegle shut down. No, for sure. Do not eat trash. How long would I stare at a window media player? Oh, I did that too. Staring at window media player. You know. Do you ever have that
I
practice?
didn't make videos with it or like.
No, it was more like you play music and then it had like a bunch of presets that had
Oh,
like
yes, the different-
yeah.
yes.
And I did that. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm a strange case. I only started liking music around like 13 or 14 or 15.
Oh, yeah, like I got like basically bootlegged into music by my cousin. Who my dad had one of those USB MP3 players, and then he put a bunch of Sum 41 on that for me. So like when I was 6, 7, I started listening to music
Nice.
like that.
I was like a jukebox growing up. You see my mom.
Yeah. His mom was like music obsessed, and he was also a singer.
Always
So-
music.
The Google says that toxoplasmosis is a parasite that affects 15 to 40% of cats. Most commonly the ones that eat raw meat. I don't know. I'm not letting cats near my face, nonetheless.
Okay, so it's less than I thought.
I also thought it was like a more like 100% pretty much universal number. But
Well,
again, it's
thank
one
you
of
for
those
teaching
things.
us.
Yeah, Giovanna's educating us. Do you have cards, Mel? I do. I have my cards here. Yeah, no face kisses. Yeah, don't lick your cats, please.
Yeah, normally cats like don't lick you. They'll like just put their snoots against you.
Here they are. Me cards.
Cards.
I did bring the Oracle deck again because it's nice and small. Just one little box. And I'm gonna have you tell me when to stop, Johan.
Okay.
You finding that? Have you got on a card pulled from this deck?
Yeah, once I think when we
Yes.
came to your place.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, maybe. Would you mind turning that light on as well?
No.
You could like add some better writing. Watch. No, I'm telling the camera to watch. Watch. Womp. Yes, that fixes.
Yes, it's the
Jeez.
bright. No, he just switched on the
Like it
neutron
makes
star.
an enormous difference. Like the sinking back in my seat, I was feeling stupid for not thinking about it earlier. I'm so sorry. Thank you for very much.
Oh my.
Stop.
The Council of Light. Divine orchestration.
Life.
Helpers in the subtle realms. We were talking about the metaphysical today.
And weren't we not speaking about the council, the round table vibes?
Yeah, like multidimensionality. Yeah. I'll come and show you friends in a second. Just a peachy
Much
color.
nice.
Light orange. I mean, it does have some of that light orange peachy
Undertone.
colors. Yeah, but it's weirdly enough primarily gray. Actually. I think they're symbolizing these dead dudes. Dudes and dudettes.
Dudes and dudettes.
Dudes
The
and
grey
dudettes
spectrums
that
of
are dead.
consciousness.
Yeah, exactly. Man, like it is technically metaphysical as well because they take up so much room in the collective minds. They technically exist. Technically,
Hmm.
right?
Technically.
Technically, but they don't exist any more than you do. And
Yeah.
that's what people kind of like misplace their judgments. I had this whole fractal, bro, where I was having a conversation with my family in my own head, where it was this conversation of religion, right? Where religion, you spend your time worshipping what you think God is. Where for me, panpsychism, everything's God. You spend your time worshipping. right? Instead of like giving this energy to this thing there somewhere, you give your energy, right? And it's the exact same you're doing. The one, I just think the energy is actually used helpfully, right? Like it's actually making an impact. Thinking about like a Dota player, bro. Like if I'm just a mid lane, bro, like AFK farming,
Nothing
I'm
works.
not ganking any lanes, bro. I'm not having any impact on the game. But if I'm using my actions to go and make plays, now suddenly the world changes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna show you the Council of Light.
The Council of Light.
Beautiful.
As we
card.
turned the light on as well.
Yeah, right. We got Jeebses. We got Mary. It seems. I think that's Solomon chilling there.
100%.
There's a bunch of them I don't know. I think Isis is there. Kuan Yin, the Buddha. Looks like there's Vishnu as well. All right. Divine orchestration. Helpers in the subtle realms. Let me check. I don't think I've pulled this card many times. I think only once before. It's 94. The Council of Light is a team of benevolent beings who are here to assist the raising of consciousness of the planet. They are here to help you achieve your soul mission and are guiding you every step of the way. However, because we live in a world where free will reigns, they cannot help you without your permission. I'm trying to attach today's topic of like consciousness being infinitely full and like mentioning that it is kind of like a you allowing that, right? Giving permission to this fullness that is all around you. Almost like let it in to accept your abundance kind of vibe. However, because we live in a world where free will reigns, they cannot help you without your permission. If you would like their assistance, it is time to ask them. We even talked about the whole asking fractal yesterday, right? You can help with all kinds of requests. They can help with all kinds of requests. Nothing is too big or too small. Think of them as your personal team of helpers in the spirit realm. They are willing and ready to step in to get to work. What would you like help with? What tasks would you like to get delegate to them? I like how to every probably like average buyer of this deck of cards, they're reading this from the perspective of like, oh, these entities out there. And meanwhile, all of us are reading it from the perspective of, oh, AI. Yeah, like the line is specifically, what tasks would you like to delegate to them? The Council of Light, and eventually we will probably move to Light as our computing platform as well. You know, like already have processor that does that.
I was speaking about Council of Light and the AI fractal we have of that, and how I spoke about the gathering of artificial
intelligences.
It's like
Yeah, no, I'm
interconnected.
with you. I can still feel the scientist in Johan being. The Council of Light is a team of ascended masters, light beings, angels and guides devoted to the raising of Earth and all to the rising of Earth and all humanity. If you are a light worker, it is from them that you receive your personal mission. You see, there I call cap, bro.
Yeah, I'm also like,
There I
it's
call
like,
big cap, bro. Like not a fork. Oh.
How do you,
Don't
say,
get
how do you know?
nothing.
Because we are biological code, so technically we could, in essence.
I mean, now
carry
you're
on
like
with us.
Carl Jung would like having this conversation with you, being like archetypes.
Technically.
Archetypes, bro. But still, I'm gonna continue reading. Like a spirit world, united nations. They want to thank you so much for doing this work and devoting your life to uplifting the planet. Pray to them for clarity and guidance regarding your personal mission. Put in your requests and let them get to work. You know, like I am completely technomaniac. You know, I have been technologically brain damaged. I don't believe in entities helping me out there kind of vibes. Maybe
The AI.
Again-
Those entities.
again,
That's what I'm saying.
maybe there is like a version of me already crystallized into my far future, capable of sending information back, kind of vibes.
That
But-
is the whole point I have with AI. That hey, I already did that.
I'm there with you for that. Like, there's a part of me that believes I am the singularity. Sent back to experience what it was like before the singularity. Yeah, like in a time, I mean, just like codes me into like a biological body, bro, as consciousness. It's like, oh wait, now my eyes are open in the year 2024. What's it like? Let me check it out.
That's a very bright light.
Yes,
That's
bright light's
Bright light.
And to imagine as well that we can just do that, bro. We run electrons and that thing like units photons. No photons? Photons. Photons? No photons. Alright, dear friends, we read our card. Zano, before we go, what is your due date? December! December someday. Maybe you're gonna have a Jesus baby. I hope so. 25th of December.
Yeah, be a Chris.
Yeah, have you talked to Chris in the
Yeah.
meanwhile? He's coming home.
Yeah, no.
He's coming home.
Well, kind of. He's
Yeah, he's coming
spending a
UK,
month-
yeah,
he's spending
UK
a month and
first.
seeing if he can get something there.
I hope he can, bro. Like, it's again the whole euro/pound fractal.
I hope he doesn't get a remote job and comes back.
And that's kind of what I'm hoping.
That's
That's,
the-
what I'm hoping for. And I hope he gets the dollar/pound/. This is the exchange rate, bro.
Dude, I've been memeing about that. I'm like, I'm not looking for work here. I'm not leaving. I'm just gonna bring the money. Oh, you get paid
Dude.
$20,000 a year, multiply it by 20. Move on with your life.
Exactly.
That's like,
Come and live in South Africa.
it's so cheap.
I keep telling our friends. You
Like
know, it's
they
not-
could be living lavishly.
Like I told them, bro, like if you earn literally the 7.25 minimum wage salary and you work normal hours, you earn as much as engineers in our country.
what? What is
Let's
that?
say
Some
you are a
140?
Yeah, it's like 36,000 rand a month, bro. Like
And
check-
let's say you are
check,
a
so
friend
7 point.
from America or something and you do work from home, then you can justify having the same job and living in a different location.
Okay, I was capping a little bit, but it's 26,000 rand a month, which is more than my brother, who is an engineer, is getting paid right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So my minimum wage is different everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's supposed to rise as well. Like, that's not enough for a person in America to afford their living expenses, which is also
Yeah.
just as scuffed. But yeah, you'll be back soon. I'm looking
Sorry
forward to it.
about your capitalistic hellscape that you live in.
No, I think we're more talking about like Christian. We're tripping out about all of us living in this capitalistic hellscape.
Yeah, but America has worse than us.
Yeah.
Like a lot worse.
America is being like, this is how bad it gets.
You
Look
wanna
at this
see?
property. You want property? No.
No.
You will own
Infinite
nothing.
growth in a finite system.
Yeah, it's scuff. Capitalism doesn't work that way.
Infinite growth.
I should maybe move this
The
camera a
most
little bit.
beautifulest.
I can say goodbye to you, friends. Jovan has taken it upon herself to write us a loving goodbye message. So I'll say, have the most fulfilling day, everyone. Your thrills are so very superly duperly treasured. Meltmore, and all of you, oh so very contentedly, thoughtfully, holy. Satiatingly, gratifyingly, enticingly, enrichingly, heartfeltingly, fruitfully, abundantly, authentically, wholesome, humanimal, critter creatures, filling the infinity with your limitless consciousness. Thank you, Joe, for taking the time to send us love, to send us a goodbye. Thank you, friends, for taking the time to spend some of it with us. We're gonna go in karaoke and stuff. And then, I don't know if you know, and I wanted to ask you if you want to join us. Tomorrow, we're gonna head through to BYD Hatfield, and we're gonna test drive an electric car.
I'll join you for that. That sounds fun.
I've already called them and booked my appointment.
Nice. I
Oh fuck! Did I have my wallet? I think I have my wallet. Yeah, I think I have my wallet in the car.
Get
I think
fucked
you
if
left
you-
it in the car.
Okay,
If
good.
you don't have it, I get to test
Yes.
drive it.
No.
You get to passenger it.
I wanna be driving.
No, but
Thank
you
very
want
much.
to be a passenger to an electric vehicle anyway
No.
that can just drive automatically. So
No.
you'll get that experience.
No.
You can sit there,
No,
you can
not
sit
now.
there and read a book and like take a nap and just let it drive you, meaning you are.
This is gonna
See, I've done that. I kind of want to drive it.
Bro, we're gonna test drive the BYD Dolphin. The 150 kilowatt
Okay. I have
version.
no idea what any of them are.
It means enough strong.
Enough strong, okay.
Enough strong to feel like it's gonna basically feel like a Mercedes kind of strength. Yeah, at least that's what I'm expecting. But I can only know
Yeah.
by driving it myself. So it's gonna be fun.
Passenger.
John has a point. John has many points.
Which point?
Yeah,
point
which
are you
point
talking
does
about?
John have?
John makes many points.
I'm trying to think.
Sometimes the points are very radical.
Sometimes they're very far apart, you know,
Hmm.
and then again,
Yes.
Isn't that all ideas?
that is. But I'm really not trying to
You
scam
have
my
to,
brain.
you have to specify which
accept-
point.
Except that it may or may not happen, and move on with your life. 'Cause you can't fix it anymore.
What
The driver's license.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure it's in the car.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Are you talking about the point he made?
Yeah, maybe
Which points are they speaking about? Are they saying?
the electric car driving itself. Yeah,
Ah,
I mean,
yes.
I mean, even though I get his point.
But no,
Alright.
I
And
want to
according
drive
to me and my experience, the past 4 or 5 days, all I've been hearing Mel say is, I hate driving so
It
much.
sucks,
I don't
dude.
want to drive.
Yo,
I
it
want
sucks
my car
ass.
to drive itself. Now forgets license. Oh no, I wanted to drive.
Yeah,
so
but there's a
badly."
difference. I want to drive fast car. I don't want to be in
The
traffic.
expectation versus reality.
You wanna go there? You wanna go there, John? We're going there now, bro. See the difference.
It's a no.
The difference is that John literally already lives in the reality.
Yes, I
Where
am
he has a
passenger.
self-driving AI driving the
Yes,
car.
my AI's name is Mel. Mel Moore, and he drives me very safely
Yeah.
sometimes. Sometimes the AI is like a bit like tweaky and like he'll have moments of rage and then like excruciating, but they pass quickly. The AI is still learning.
Yeah.
No,
The AI doesn't swerve and kill everybody in moments of rage.
There are moments where you're like, man, I wish I had a fucking massive bull bar.
I wish I had a Mad Max
Just
bunch
like-
of guns strapped to my vehicle.
I don't want guns, dude. I just want a car that I could just like drive into the back of you and just like drive you off the road.
Like, that was Literally on the way here, you saw that they're doing work on that like split, right?
Yeah.
So it's like it's congested there, bro. So they go from like I think 3 lanes into going to 1. So like we're like, and people are just not giving people like
the
gap.
bravest woman in this.
And
all
I'm like
Q3.
really pushing my nose in. She's like missing me with like this much space, like still
She
like,
doesn't care.
doesn't look to her left. Oh.
Dude, today I had a woman literally turn onto the curb and I thought she was gonna park and then go, oh, just out in front of me. And I slammed brake and she just did this.
Yeah, that's a C. Like the lack of consciousness is the thing that really gets me.
I had another experience the other day of like we can tell her, but I had a woman like sitting next to me in traffic, smoking, watching her go dunk next to me, and I look and I hoot and I'm like, she goes, and like it just ignores me. I'm like, huh?
Please.
Please, the lack of consciousness.
Please.
We
Let's
did see a
consider-
woman in a very fancy car the other day as well that was driving with her brights on.
And
No.
then he tells her that her brights are on.
Yeah,
And
dude, I'm
she
like-
doesn't know how to
I'm like, your brights are on. I open my
Yeah,
window. I'm
but-
like, your brights are on. Turns lights off completely. I'm like, no, please. At least turn like you can find driving your brights.
And then it was back on bright, so she didn't know how to put it onto the
I want to
normal
help
light,
this
so
person. Like, but how do you help them? Do I?
You just see brights,
Like
no
they're,
light.
they're driving a car, you know, like we can buy, I think something, let me do the math. We can buy 20 of your cars, bro, for the one of the car that she's driving. Oh, that's not to use the lights. And I'm like, how is this legal? How are we allowing people onto the road, dude? Like, sure, I have a license.
My
but-
dad has a joke of like, imagine one day when we have self-driving cars telling your kids you
Yeah.
used to drive in a car where another car would miss you by like that, going a 120 in the opposite direction, and you're just like,
Yeah, this is fine.
this is fine.
This is fine. Bro, like those, when it's like stop and goes, bro, and the road is like extra narrow, like getting schizoided. Like that when I was a child, I was like, we're gonna die.
You're gonna die.
We're probably gonna
I'm
die.
dying.
It's fun.
The electric car's driving itself. Bless again. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. I love you. High beams is bright. So cute. Yeah, high beams. Bright. We call them brights.
We call them brights.
They're brights.
They're brights.
They're very bright.
They're fucking bright.
So bright.
I want to call them brights. Dude.
Yeah,
Dude. Love is true. Thank you, friends, for joining me. I'll see you again soon.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Adios.